It is a sad day. It is an incredibly sad day. Bro, the Lakers lost. Oh my god. Bro, the Lakers are out, bro. Give me a sec, hold up. The Lakers lost. It's done. Season's done. Who am I rooting for? Honestly, I wouldn't mind the Clippers or the Nuggets winning it. Um, Actually, nah. Yeah. I wouldn't mind any of those two winning it. To be honest, I actually wouldn't mind Minnesota winning it either. One of those three. One of those three. Um, but I don't even know, bro. I'm just sad. The Lakers are done. But um, let's get into what today has in store for us. I hope you guys had a fantastic Thursday. No, it's Wednesday. Sorry. Pretty solid day. End of the day, pretty early. I posted this around 11:07, but the trade actually happened very early in the morning, and I actually took a quick scalp to the downside. I actually took this scalp to the downside, and I stopped trading. Right, there's no point for me to continue trading. I made my 800 for the day. This was not copy traded. Again, if you don't follow me on Twitter, link in the description. Again, just rode to 10K payout. I'm on day 20. I took a payout a couple of days ago for 2K, but we're not focused on that. We want to make a total of 10K, like a 10K solid payout, like 5,000 from each account type of payout, right? So for the most part, 2K doesn't matter. We're focused on 10K, right? But honestly, we're gonna be going over talking about why I took this trade. And honestly, bro, this trade was a banger. Honestly, yeah. This trade was a banger here. Um, Here you have, pretty clean 2022 ICT model. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Breaker structure here. You do have a kind of, an inverse for value gap here. Kind of aligns with his BPR, with his regular one. So it kind of, I guess, counts as a BPR. We ended up tapping into it. You could have entered right off of this order block here or something, a little bit of stop loss here, target these highs, and you could have had your runners. And now, oh my god, look at this. Imagine holding through all of this. 700 points. That's crazy, bro. That's absolutely wild. But we did not cash that trade. Did I have FOMO? No. I'm really, honestly speaking, I think I'm getting better at just, as soon as I get my money, I'm done for the day, right? I'm up 800. Why would I ask for more, right? Um, there's going to be opportunities tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. But would I have loved to cash this trade? I would have loved to cash this trade, right? But it was already done, right? So this trade happened very early in the morning. This trade happened literally just right before 7. It happened at the 650 macro. So this kind of helped me, right? So here you have the 650 macro, just right around here. So just a little bit extra confluence, and I just went for a 1-to-1 here, right? So above these highs, and then stop loss here of this lows. I take profit here, right? Clean 1-to-1. I did end up holding just a little bit, and yeah. So that's pretty much it. This was a almost 2 RR trade, pretty solid. But really, what made me take this trade was if you go on to the higher time frame, we're pretty much a no. Like, oh wait, where are we? Oh, it's right here, right? There you go. On the higher time frame, as you can see, I literally don't delete any of my past stuff. I really should delete all of this. Oh, whoa, what am I doing? Give me a sec. Yo. Okay, cool. So on the higher time frame, you really do have just bullish is, we're still looking bullish, right? We come back, tap into this 1 hour fair value gap here, and we ended up taking all of these 1 hour fair value gaps here. And again, if you keep looking, if you watch my previous video, I dated this. I forgot what day this was. If you look on the 21st buy side model of the curve, and the buy side model of the curve is still playing out. Now, do we want to take out these highs? Honestly, we don't know, right? We potentially might want to take out these highs and then come back down and then continue. We never know, right? But internally, there's models within models, right? So if you were to zoom into the 5 minute, you do have a model here as well, right? So you do have the sell side. You do have the sell side of the curve being played out. And then at this reversal, right, this was a reversal back to the upside. So you do have models within models, right? So on the higher time frame, you do have a bullish model, and right here, right, essentially you did have a bearish model. But again, with time frame alignment, you could really align things up, right? So really what I was looking for was, we're pretty bearish, and one of the things I was looking for was I was honestly looking for a long. But I did see this setup on the 5 minute, and not only that, we do have a good old classic bread and butter 5 minute fair value gap tap. We have a good bearish displacement off of this, so it kind of gives me confirmation that price wants to continue a little bit lower. And honestly, my price and targets at this time was after sweeping these lows right over here. We did have some lows down over here, but honestly speaking, I kind of was just eyeing a 1 hour fair value gap, right? As you can see here, there's no hourly fair value gap here, and we do have this fair value gap here, right? So going into my actual trade, I had drawn out this hourly fair value gap, and going into the actual trade, that is where I took this trade, right? So we tapped into a 5 minute. We're still looking pretty bearish, right, on the lower time frame, right? Because we have a sell side model being played out on the 1 minute / 5 minute or whatever. And really, again, what I was looking for here, I entered at this candle. I think it's highlighter, right? I entered right here at this candle closure for a clean 1-to-1. Then had some runners going out for a little bit inside macro time. So I was playing just kind of the retracement, right? Because on the higher time frame, we were still looking pretty bearish. Now, if we came back down to disrespect this 1 hour and all the 1 hour fair value gaps that we have over here, bias would potentially trade. The bias would potentially, shift, right? But looking at the higher time frame structure, we're still looking pretty bullish. So I was kind of playing the retracement here. I didn't know if price wanted to continue dumping, but really my main price and target here was just this fair value gap right here on the 1 hour that we potentially might want to tap into after taking out these hourly lows and then maybe continuing higher. But again, I do not know if we wanted to just run through this and then just completely, start building structure to the downside, right? So that was it. That's pretty much it for this video. Pretty solid one-on-one. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this trade recap on how I made $100 on NQ. I hope you guys have a fantastic afternoon, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.